Alright, so the reason I picked this portfolio to look at is because it instantly caught my eye. I looked through all the other ones and I couldn't find one that had this much pop of color and displayed the elements and principles beautifully. Um, First question, does the artist generally understand the requirements of this project? I would definitely say that the student understands requirements. The placement of the objects within the pictures shows that they understood really what they should be doing. And most of the flower pictures, you can see that the focus on the subject with the blur in the background as to isolate the subject matter was done extremely well in almost all of these flower pictures, with the little blur in the background and the focus on one subject. Second question, how effectively has the artist used the elements and principles of design to compose the images? As far as elements, you can see line, shape, color, texture. For line, you see it in picture 15 and 16 with the continuous line of the stem, which was done very well with a little blur in the background. Perfect. For shape, we have picture 19, which you can see in there's a brick path with the two-dimensional shapes of the brick laid out perfectly, and then you even have this little bit of form in the background with the three-dimensional shape in the background. Color is exaggerated in almost all the flower pictures, since you have the little pop of color. So you have the green in the background with some blues, which are just the pop of color. That's used in a lot of the pictures. And then we have texture, which is displayed in this one with the water splashing, and then the three-dimensional object in the middle of it. The water is captured beautifully in this picture. The principles that are displayed are emphasis, harmony, movement. Emphasis, harmony are shown in the flower pictures as well. You can see just the pops. You can see them even though they are blurred. You can still see them, and it's harmonious throughout the picture. Movement within the water picture, as we talked about, the splashing of it. We also have this picture, which moves your head up through the picture. You have the blur here, which is taking your focus on this, but also with the lines, so it's taking you upwards to look upwards. Are there particular images within the portfolio that stand out as best, and why? I said for this one, picture 32, which is this flower picture, because you have the perfect amount of blur in the background with the pop of color, displays all the elements. I said picture 1, which we just talked about with movement and line, and picture 7, which is this one because you have more weight to one side than the others, which is what we want in composition. Are there any that are weak or needing improvement? The pictures of the campus, I would say, are the ones that need a little bit of improvement, as they are just a little bit slanted. I think they were taken as they were moving. Definitely for further improvement, I would leave enough time so that you don't have to take them when you are moving, and so that way you get good angles and perspectives of what you want to capture. Just with things like this, you can see that nothing was really emphasized. No focus was actually put on any of the items within the picture, and that's definitely something that could be worked on. Overall, it's very well done, and it's a very great review of composition.